Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to your favorite subject period, that is English. I am Shalini Dabre, your English teacher. Children, before we proceed our today's work, today's class, let me just tell you something that you all have to tell me something about yourself. How you can tell me about yourself? If you remember your name, your address and your contact number, it means that you are able to introduce me. Children, it's very important to always remember and learn your address and phone numbers. Okay, so whenever anything in urgency, if you need to call up your parents or you have to tell your address to someone, then you should be aware of it. So definitely, if you have learned it, very good. But those who do not know their address or do not know their phone numbers, do it right now, today itself. Okay, so children, today we are going to start with a very interesting topic. Can you all just tell me that what the topic is going to be? Can you guess it? We are going to talk about different names. Yes, the names. We all are, surrounded by the names. Everything that we see around ourselves has a name. Like here you can see in front of my table there is a book. This particular thing is called as book. Like if I show you this thing, so this thing is called as mobile, right? So here like you can see that everything that we talk about now in front of you in your house, just have a look and see, anything do you find that doesn't have a name? It's not possible. Everything has a name, and today we are going to know about the names and how to transfer one name to many names, right? So let me just now share the computer screen with you so that you can get to know the today's topic. So our today's topic is nouns, singular and plural. You all know, yes, in your previous class, in class 1, you have already done this topic. But once again, let us revise it. So what do you mean by nouns? First, you need to know before knowing about singular and plurals. So let us proceed further. So the question comes, what are nouns or naming words? So, what are nouns or naming words? Nouns or naming words are name of a person, name of any person like boy, girl, policeman, mother, father, name of any place like where you are right now, where you are residing, at your house. So, house is a name of a place. Where you go to study? School. School is the name of a place. Animal. Name of any animal like lion, cow, dog. These are name of the animals. Name of any bird like peacock, parrot, pigeon. These are the names of different birds. Name of thing like as I showed you, this book, pen, paper, table, chair, on what you are sitting right now, on a chair or on a bed, right? So the name of person, place, animal, bird or thing are called as nouns or naming words. Yes. So why I am telling you this? Because to know about the singular and plural, you first need to know about the nouns. Because nouns are nothing but just the names of different things that we see around ourselves. So name of a person, name of a place, name of an animal, name of a bird or a thing are called naming words. Once again, name of a person, name of a place, name of animal, name of bird, name of things. They are all called naming words or nouns. Nouns and naming word both are same. Okay. Now either you can say noun or you can say naming word, but noun sounds more appropriate. Okay. So instead of saying naming word, you must say nouns. Okay. So now let us know about different examples of person, name of a person. Here you can see the picture of a doctor. So doctor is a name of a person. A policeman, policeman is a name of a person who catches the thief. Boy is a name of a person. Girl, girl is even a name of a person. So here you can see the words like doctor, policeman, boy or girl. They are all the names of different people, of a person, right? Now let's take example of different places. So name of a place, like where you go to study, school. So school is a name of a place where we go to study. Where you go to play, yes, we go to play in the park. So it's a place where we go to play. So park is a name of a place. Office, where your father, which place where your father goes for work. So your father or your mother goes for work they work in the office. They work in the office. So office is the name of a place. Now next is house. House is also a name of a place where you stay. So in this way you can see the words like school, park, office or house. These are all the names of different places. Now let's take the example of animals or birds. So here you can see a creature which is very tall. So this creature is called as giraffe. So giraffe is an animal. Dog, the creature which barks. Who can bark is called as dog. So dog is an animal. Peacock, peacock is a bird. Duck, duck is also a bird. So these words like giraffe, dog, these are name of the animals, and peacock and duck are the name of the birds. Understood everyone? Great. Now next one, name of a thing. What are the names of things? Like chair. On which thing you sit? Chair. What do you use to attend the class or to call someone? Mobile. Mobile is the name of a thing. What you use to read stories? You use a book, right? To study also you use a book. So book is also a name of a thing. Dress. Dress is also a name of a thing that you wear. So the words like chair, mobile, book and dress, these are all the names of different things. Understood? So children, now you know that what are nouns, right? Different names, name of any person, name of any place, name of any animal, name of a bird or thing, they are all called nouns. But now let me tell you, today's topic is about the one and many things, one noun and many nouns. So as you already are aware that what are nouns, now you can very well understand today's topic. So once again, let me just tell you what are nouns. Nouns, as I told you, name of a person, place, animal, thing are nouns. But when we say a noun can refer to one or more than one person, place, animal or thing. Okay, a noun can refer one or more than one person, one place, one animal or a thing. Like here you can see name of a person, boy, name of a place, garden, name of an animal, elephant, name of a bird, hen, name of a thing, ball. So either the noun can be one or many. Like if I say about one book, so it is called as book, book. But when I show you two books, then the book becomes books. The book becomes books, right? So one noun can get changed into more than one nouns. So you have done this in class 1, that we call as singular is called as one and plural is called as many. Singular is called as one and plural is called as many. A noun that names one person, one place, one animal or one thing is called as singular noun. Okay, understood? कोई भी नाउन जो एक ही नेम पर्सन का नेम बता रहा है, एक ही प्लेस का नेम बता रहा है, एक ही एनिमल या थिंग का नेम बता रहा है, that name is called as singular noun. It is singular in number. Singular means one. What is the meaning of singular? One. Singular means one. Like here you can see some examples. There is one boy, so we will say B-O-Y, boy. One school, so it's school. One dog, so it's D-O-G, dog. And there's one book, so we will say B-O-O-K, book. Anything which is one is called as singular noun. Okay. Now, next one. A noun that names more than one person, one place, more than one animal or more than one thing is called as plural noun or many. Plural noun or many. So anything which is more than one. एक से ज़्यादा, एक से ज़्यादा. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5, it can be 10 or it can be 100. If anything which is more than one, anything which is more than one is called as plural noun, is called as plural noun. Like see, our hair is singular or plural? There are so many hairs, so it is a plural one. Like our eyes, we have one eye or two eyes, so eyes are a plural noun because it is 2 in number, right? We have fingers in our hand. How many fingers we have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this 5 finger means plural noun, right? If it is one finger, then it's a singular noun. And if it is more than one, then it is plural noun. Singular means one and plural means many. Singular means one and plural means many. So let's take an example of many nouns or plural nouns. Like you can see here, there are 2 boys. So boy will get changed by adding S. How we do it? How we make it one noun into a many noun? By adding, generally we add S to it. We generally add S to it. So boy will become boys. Boy will become boys. Here you can see there are pictures of 2 schools. So school will become schools by adding S at the end. Adding S at the end. So school will become schools. School will become schools. Now here you can see picture of three dogs. Three dogs, right? It is more than one, more than one. So one dog, if it is one, then we will say dog, and if it is more than one, we will say dogs. We will add s at the end and it becomes many noun, dogs. Now here again you can see there are three books. So if it is one book, one, then we will say book, P-O-O-K, book. But if it is more than one book, then we will say books by adding s at the end. You will add s at the end and you will say books. Understood? Now, so you can see some examples of plural noun. How we make one to many. Generally, in general term beta, we add s at the end to make one to many. एक को वन नाउन को अगर हमें मैनी नाउन में कन्वर्ट करना है तो जनरली वी यूज s at the end and make the word from one to many. Like here there are some examples that are shown on your mobile screen. You can see like boy becomes boys by adding s at the end. School become schools by adding s at the end. Girl become girls by adding s at the end. Dog becomes dogs by adding s at the end. Book becomes books by adding s at the end. And chair become chairs by adding s at the end. So generally children, we use s at the end to make one into many, but not everywhere we apply the same method to convert one to many. Okay, so for now you have to understand this, that the concepts are how to convert one to many simply by adding s, but not it is applied everywhere. Again I am repeating, हर जगह हर word में ये apply नहीं होगा बेटा, but in general terms we always add s and singular becomes plural, right? Girl become girls, mother become mothers, father become fathers, grandmother become grandmothers, grandfather become grandfathers, house become houses, right? So that's it for today, but tomorrow we are going to learn about some more rules of how to convert singular to plural, because this is just the basic and the introduction that I have given you. So today what all we have learned? We have learned about just a sec children. Yes, we have learned about nouns. What are nouns? Name of any person, place, animal, bird or thing are called as nouns. Right? Any person, any place, any animal or bird is called as nouns. Is called as nouns. Right? But if we have to convert one noun into many nouns, one noun if has to get converted to many, more than one, then how to convert it? Very simple. Today you have just learned it, that when we add s at the end, singular becomes plural. So what is singular? Singular means one and plural means many. Singular means one and plural means many. Come on, all together. Singular means one and plural means many. So can you just tell me now? Boy, the plural of B-O-Y, boy. The plural of boy would be B-O-Y-S. Just add S to it and becomes boys. Now can you tell me the plural of book? B-O-O-K, book. So the plural of book would be B-O-O-K-S, books. Yes, just add s to it, right? If I show you this mobile, so mobile, if there are two mobiles or more than one mobile, so how to convert one to many? Can you just tell me, like one mobile and there are two mobile. So how to convert one to many? Mobiles. Mobile become mobiles. Mobile become mobiles. Understood, everyone? Hope that you have understood it. So today, children, you have this chapter is there in your book. Okay, numbered, singular and plural. Just try to learn the rules, the basic of how to convert one to many. Already you have learned this in class 1, but we need to repeat it again so that it's very easy for you to understand the further details and the further rules of how to convert one into many. Singular to plural. Singular to plural. Understood? So children, I hope that you have understood it, and your today's homework. Yes, your today's homework. Everybody is having your drawing notebook. You all are having a drawing notebook. So in your drawing notebook, today you are going to draw two pictures. Okay, in one page of the drawing notebook, divide the page into two sections by drawing a line from the middle of the page. Okay, draw a line from the middle of the page, and one side you draw the picture of any one thing. It can be a one book, one girl, one boy, one house, and on the other side of the page draw more than one thing that you have drawn. If for an example here you have drawn a picture of one girl, here you can draw the picture of two girls, three girls, right? Okay, if you have drawn here a picture of one boy, here you can draw two boys or three boys. How many friends you are having, you can draw the picture of all your friends. So you have to show that there is one boy, that is you, and that's on the other side you have how many friends becomes many. So one boy is one, that is singular, and when all together your friends are there, then it becomes many. So today your homework is to draw the picture. Hope you all will enjoy drawing and coloring the picture. It will be a fun too, and at the same time you will learn it too, right? So children, now before ending our today's session, let me just tell you few tips. Okay, so are you all following the rules that I told you to start speak in English with a few simple sentences? Hope you are following that practice. So please at home try to speak in English with your parents too. Okay, you may read good story books. You can, even if you are watching some channels in the YouTube, you may watch the stories which are in English language. So this will help you to learn the language better, and at the same time it will be a fun to watch the story. So that's it for today. I'm going to end today's session. We are going to meet again in our next period. Till then, just take care of yourself. Have a great day. Bye.